Welcome to the Uncommon Human Podcast, where we help you perform the common uncommonly well. Your coach for all things physical and spiritual is Derek Del Rosario, who for 25 years has brought transformation to thousands of clients. With God's help, Coach Derek has overcome many adversities on his own journey of faith and fitness, and now he's the owner of Fit to Serve Fitness in Henderson, Nevada. Having discovered tennis at a young age, he excelled at the amateur, intercollegiate, and professional levels. Afterwards, he discovered the sport of CrossFit, and by 2019 had ranked #1 CrossFitter for the state of Nevada in his division. Having achieved all this, Coach Derek now considers himself an ambassador for Christ to help you in your journey to become the uncommon human through faith and fitness. Here with today's podcast is Coach Derek.
All right, welcome to the Fit to Serve method, the uncommon human that we always talk about every podcast. We talk about the uncommon human. What does that look like? And we've been climbing up the pillars of what it looks like to be the uncommon human. We have faith and we have fitness. And we left off last with weights, and now we're tackling sport. And have Shawn here. Welcome, Shawn.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, he's here and he's in full force. We've had a long day. We don't want to get into it, but we had some stuff that we were handling today. And sometimes you don't have to be mentally drained, but sometimes we're, physically drained, but the mental drain is just as powerful. So God's doing a work in us and through us. So I want to touch on sport because sport is a huge thing in Shawn's life and it's a huge thing in my life. And I think we resonate a lot on the sport piece and a lot of the commonality of our testimonies and things that we've seen as a youth and growing up and just kind of that guiding light and being mentored through sports and how that had a very intricate piece in who we are today. You know, God has kind of designed the gifts and the talents that we have. And so why don't you share a little bit about, so you guys see on the screen right now, you see the Fit to Serve pyramid. And so just know that right now we're talking about sport. And with sport, everyone, remember that we start with nutrition, then we go right into mobility, then endurance, and then gymnastics, then weights, and then we come to sport. But having that foundation, having that all those pieces in place, tell me a little bit about your upbringing and how does sports all come into Shawn's life.
So from Harvey, Illinois, is right outside of Chicago, like 10 to 15 minutes outside of Chicago.
Okay.
I grew up with 4 parents and 12 siblings. So big households on each side. Mom and dad divorced and both remarried. So that's 4 parents and siblings on both sides. And sports is how we bonded. That's what glued us together, the family together. Parents came to all the games. All my siblings played sports, basketball, football, baseball. So that was something I knew since a child. It started in the backyard, just in a pick up basketball in the backyard, playing 21, throwing dirty socks in the bin, watching Kobe videos. That's who I really looked up to, was Kobe. So then I played Division I basketball, and I played at Eastern Illinois University. I started as a student manager. And then I worked my way on and became a walk-on. Then I got a full scholarship. So it was a journey within that to stay disciplined and to keep my eyes on the goal, to stay focused.
Okay.
Then basketball ended and I went to grad school in Arizona. So I got my master's degree in business, started a few businesses, started mentoring, and now working on giving back. All the knowledge that I've learned throughout the game and playing versus professionals and with professionals, just to pour into the youth.
Yes. Well, we talk about the youth. We talk about that intricate piece where, you didn't just arrive and go to Division I college, right? Like, you didn't just walk on and just like, hey, I'm here. Like, there's some work to be done, right? Like, share with us, like, what age was that? What age did you start shooting the socks in the back? You know what I mean? Even the rim you had inside the house with the socks.
Yeah, I would say about 4 or 5, like really, really young.
Okay.
I didn't play organized until 5th grade.
5th grade?
5th grade when I played organized ball. But
yeah.
I started very young at a young age, like the small Fisher Price rim, like that small.
Yeah. And then just playing where there's any pickup game in the parks and stuff like that, right?
Yes, in the backyard.
And did you play organized like junior high? Is that where it started?
Oh yeah, I played
teams.
Yeah, so I played 5th grade was my first year. That was elementary school.
Elementary.
And we won a championship 5th and 6th grade. How I got on the team was funny. I was in gym class, and one of my friends like, there go the basketball coach right there. So as soon as I heard that, I started doing my moves and dribbling. He was like, hey, come here. Then he asked me what's my name and let me know we had tryouts. And started from there. I was the only 5th grader. Starting, it was a 5th and 6th grade team together. Okay. So everybody else was 6th grade. I was a point guard, so I had scorers around me, and my job was to serve my teammates, to set them up to score, put them in position, run the plays. Smart. I knew where people needed to be, and then not only that, I knew when we get back on defense, we need to be in a 2-3 zone. You go here, you go here. I just had a vision.
You had a vision. So that was 5th grade.
5th grade.
So as you went into junior high, how did the training and how did it change from 5th grade to now 6th, 7th, 8th grade? Now you're going to junior high against more competition.
Right. So that it was the people I was playing against when I was in 5th and 6th grade. We were all in the same conference.
Okay.
But then once we went to junior high, we all teamed up. Okay. So it was my rivalries. We became teammates. And
wow.
Then we did AAU. So AAU was like the summer. So over the summer, you got summer workouts, you traveling, you seeing different states, cities, and playing against different levels of competition. So that's when I knew I had to put more time into it if I wanted to be the player that I seen in my head, being the Kobe Bryant of my neighborhood. I knew I had to put time, energy, and effort, and I had to surround myself with mentors and coaches who are experienced and know about the game.
Yes. How many days a week did you play? Or just touch the basketball?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, guys. Listen, every day. Not every other day?
Every day. And when I wasn't physically touching the basketball, I was playing 2K. So I'm watching.
So you're doing something.
Yeah, I'm playing. I'm seeing it on the video game. I'm watching it, or I'm just I'm in the basketball world every day.
Every day. Okay. Every day. And so how many hours do you think a day? On the court, not 2K. On the court.
On the court. When we practicing in middle school, we're practicing for 2 hours. So at least 2 hours. And then after that, I'm going in the backyard, or so at least 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day
at the most.
Or organized, and what your coach is telling you what to do in 2 hours, right?
Right. That's with my coach.
Outside of that, did you ever practice when you left practice?
Oh yes, most definitely. Ooh, so another 2 hours.
Tell me about that.
So
another 2 hours.
Another 2 hours.
Another 2 hours. So you got 2 hours with the coach, and then you got 2 hours
just by myself.
So practicing
outside.
What would you coach? Practice what he told you, or things that you need to work on?
I had different days. So one day was ball handling, and it was just strictly dribbling 2 balls, 1 ball, like this, just getting coordination.
Okay.
Then next day would be shooting 3-point mid-range, and then it would be free throws. So making a certain amount of free throws before I leave.
You hear that, Shaq? Free throws.
Free throws.
He was practicing free throws.
Working on the free throws. Then some days
Shaq is watching. So we just want to make sure he's
What's
not
up,
throwing.
Shaq?
What's up, Shaq? He ain't throwing those monster lemon balls to the rim. Not that one hand just shut. We got to get it in there. Now no field goal percentage at 40, right?
No.
80, 90, where you at in your free throw?
That was something I struggled with in the beginning.
I
struggled in the beginning, so yes. I was definitely shocked. I was shocked. And then
you got to be a good free throw shooter as a point guard in the guard, because you're going to be at the line a lot.
Yeah, especially at the end of the game. That determines the game at the end.
That's it.
That's when I really dialed in on my free throw, and I got up to 80.
I
wasn't 190, 90. I wasn't that.
Yeah, you were Klay Thompson.
Yeah, right. I was okay. 80.
80. Okay. Yeah, he'll survive. He'll get you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you handled it on other areas.
Right.
Got it.
And it was some days where we didn't even touch a basketball. It was straight conditioning and defensive work. So
yes,
we played 94 feet, like full court, man to man, no help. So that means it's me versus you, and and I'm a point guard, so I'm guarding the fastest, quickest, elusive person. So I gotta